All right. Hello. uh, we're back again on a Tuesday, ready to get right into streaming. Uh, how you guys been? I'm just watching up my grandpa right now, so we can get back to work on it. What's up? uh, you know, I know there's no one in the chat right now, but as people come in, I'm here. Just say hello. uh, yeah. So last time we finally got uh the level select map good. Here we are. Yay. We have load into the test map, walk around. Can only go in a straight line right now, which is intentional. But this is how it looks right now. We're gonna actually turn it into a star and stuff, but not right now. We just need this working, really. And it is, so we can move on to other stuff, such as, for example, changing our inputs a little bit. Because right now, in our project settings, we have the inputs set in here, like jump, crouch, punch. We don't really want this. At least I don't think we want this. Yeah, we don't want this. Do we? I guess I could just do that. Oh, yeah, okay. Jump just went down here. It jumped down there. Change that. The reason I'm doing that is because we're probably going to turn the up and down arrow into directional keys for when you're doing stuff, like attack up and attack down and all that kind of thing. Instead, crouch is just going to be left control. So in the test map, and jump is space. I gotta update the sign now because it says WASD to move when it's just A and D to move left and right. For the test map, obviously, put this over here. Put U a little higher. And then we'll, make another sign just over here. This one is going to be, we'll remove the sprite, but we're going to need a sprite for it later on. Space to jump. Maybe. It actually doesn't feel that comfortable. Maybe it's because I've already gotten used to using the WASD keys to jump up and down and all that stuff. But it does not feel great having up not be jump. Maybe we'll just have both of them be that. But then how are we gonna... That is the question. Well, first of all, let me actually look at what we're gonna do. Got a list of stuff. Uh, yeah. We can make up a climb, you know? Uh, hmm. But how do we do that? Obviously, we would need to make a thing for climbing. Whatever. I'll get to that when I get to it. There's so many things I gotta be doing right now. Just gonna put this a little bit lower. For example, for combat, ramming attack. So how are we gonna do a ramming attack? Essentially, the ramming attack is I really have to get used to jump being space. Ramming attack is gonna be should we make it its own button? Or should we make it I wrote jump. I just realized. There's an ad playing. Our royalty free lo-fi. Yeah. So a bunch of this time is just spent me thinking about what we're gonna do, honestly. Let's just open up a blueprint and get to like working on it. Open up the bass player. Load it up. And so we got our attack stuff here. Actually, let me do a quick thing. I have to add a delay for the attack. Because right now, you just can spam it. Which is not what you're supposed to do. Or is it a delay? No, that's not really what I want to do, actually. Yeah, okay. What I want to do instead is I'll probably make a variable called attacking. That is attacking. I probably could use this for ground slam as well, actually. Instead of having ground slam be its own like variable, just is attacking for anything in general. But that might cause problems. I don't know. Well, we need to get it actually. Branch. If this is false, continue. If it's true, don't continue. After you've done all of this, delay. Like, let me make sure it works. And like delay 1 second, and then you can attack again. Is attacking become true? It's been a little longer than a second. Oh wait. No. I might be stupid. What we actually want to do is is attacking to false. To true, I mean. But on false. And then after the delay, it gets set to true. Because it's okay, there we go. Ah, but you can, interestingly, you can go punch, charge, or no, or do the other way actually. Charge, and then punch. Just do a little more damage. Which I think that's pretty neat. You can keep that. Charge attack doesn't have like a delay. Although we might need to add it. No. Because the attack only happens after you hold it. And if you don't, excuse me. And if you don't, then you just do less damage. Okay, cool. Just bring this over here a little bit. So added a delay to that, and I should actually just do one of the things I'm saying that I gotta do. So ramming attack. I guess we'll just add another input. And this one, we'll call it, where is it? There you go. We'll call it input action. Just ramming, I guess. I think I don't think we have to set up anything else. Except kind of, because we want this to be like directional, I think. Maybe? Maybe. Let me look at Ground Slam. We have nothing there. Yeah, okay, so I think we don't really need to do. And for default controls, add the mapping of ramming. We'll connect this to left shift. No. Okay, so if we want it to be affected by the directional inputs, we kind of need to figure out how to actually, you know, make it affected. Unreal, I guess we'll just experiment a little bit. I'm like trying to think if there's any modifiers we need to add. No, not really. That's, or triggers. Chorded action. That might be it. That might be it. Chorded action. Yeah, I think this actually is what we want. Chorded action. Ah. Then we want it to be, oh, I see. For that, then, we do need to actually make the input, the movement input here. A movement So this one, yeah, we'll just add that there. And in the bass player, we'll see if this works first, actually, before I go all in. IA. Okay. Oh, right, we gotta put in the default controls. Can't forget that. Yeah, I'm gonna set it, don't worry. And we need to set it to... Yeah. Sorry. Okay, yes, I know. We'll get to it. Just gotta remember. Oh, right. I could just call it move right and then do that. Actually, yeah, let me rename this. And then you become move right. You need to get changed, but it's fine. Modifiers negate, right? Yeah. And then so D makes it right, A negates it, and yeah, this does the same for... Actually, no, I gotta remove this because these aren't right. Input, IA, move vertically. I'm sorry if I'm a little low energy today. Oh my goodness. I stayed up kind of like late last night because I was sorry. I keep doing that. I was trying to install a new GPU that I bought, and it was so annoying. I'm pretty sure the problem is that I have to install a new power source, which means I have to uninstall the one I have, disconnect all the cables that it's connected to, reconnect, and then connect the new one. Make sure everything is good there. It's a whole thing. But and it's not done at all today, and it probably won't be done for like a week if I'm being honest. But yeah. It is what it is. We'll see how it goes in the future. For now though, we're just going to use the current GPU because I guess, you know, it works. It's good enough. So move vertically, add the input. I guess I should call it move up just to keep with the naming convention. I know. Stop warning me. Yeah, move up. Oh. And then this one has a modifier, which is negate. Okay, actually, what are you telling me? I know. I do know that a thing is required. Ramming is left shift. Actually, yeah, left shift. With a trigger, a corded action of movement. Can I add? If I add multiple corded actions, does it mean both have to be triggered, or just either of them can be triggered? I think either. Hopefully. Because if not, then that's a little annoying. But I'm pretty sure it should be both. So, okay. Now let's set up all this stuff. I move right bleh, on, I mean, axis value. Oof. You know what? Let's just see if it, if it works. No. It's because we're not getting axis value right now. Let's just go into the Unreal thing and look at enhanced inputs a little bit and see if we can figure this out. So enhanced input obviously gets called when we should probably do it on triggered or on started. And if it's ongoing, then just do the same. Yeah, that doesn't change anything. This is slightly confusing. I mean, yeah, maybe we'll just try that. We'll just disconnect it and then who knows, maybe. Nope. Yikes. Okay. Maybe ongoing? What is the... Okay, so let's actually look at the input axis move, right? So first of all, it's in the axis, which means that we kind of probably need to get the axis. We need to actually get the axis of the player, right? I'm pretty sure. Kind of? Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. I'm completely out of it today. I'm sorry, guys. Like I'm glad to be on here, but I'm just like I'm out of it entirely. I'll let's oh wait, no, that's not really what I wanted to do. Oh. That feels worse, honestly. Like, I think there was a delay before, and now there isn't a delay, but it somehow feels worse. The jumping. Am I crazy? What is this? What'd you just do? Oh. Ah. Yeah. It's because like it feels too like I have too much control when I can I know what to do. On triggered, or well, we can do it on started, I think. Not at all. Oh wait, I set it to true. Nah, if that's false, then jump. Ah, but now I can't jump anymore. Is that why I want stop jump on completed then? Or stop jump on what? That's weird. I have no idea why that's not working the way it should be. We just gotta add a delay here, pretty much, right? I'm just... Shouldn't I just be able to get is jumping or is not jumping? I swear that I can. I used it for ground slam, didn't I? No. Is falling. Oh my goodness. I was just completely getting the wrong thing. If is falling is false, jump. Oh. Why? Oh, character movement, right. Whoopsies, I gotta kind of need that. Da-da-da. That I was causing so many issues. A simple thing where okay, now that I've done that, feeling a little better. I think we can actually get to what we were trying to do, which is set up our move right again. So, you know, we got the normal move right. I need to think, how do we get an access value from a enhanced input is the question. Oh, I'm getting like Discord notifications. Is there anything important? Not really. Okay. But at least not right now. Wait, what? Oh gosh, I looked up a thread, found it something on Reddit, and it says, "Don't worry, guys, I figured it out," but no explanation on how they figured it out. Incredible, very useful. Okay, I think. There we go. I think that's the problem. I was just being dumb. I forgot to set it to an axis, like 2D. So now, is that it? No. I need to get the axis value. Wait, is that what I'm supposed to do? Is that set over here as well? Do I have to set it over here? No, I shouldn't have to. Cause like, yeah. This is just where you set what it actually is pressing. Oh. I think vector 1D might actually be what I need, because it is ultimately, this is 2D. But it's not giving me the actual, I can't pull off the axis value from here. Which is what I actually need. How do I, Can't split that. Can't split that. Can't split that. I was seeing if that maybe it was just hidden in the node. Is it just not updated? I don't understand why. No, that's not really helpful. So I can either get a digital bool, which is just not really great, to be honest. Having this negate makes sense because we need A to go in the opposite direction of D. This, I'm pretty sure 2D vector is the correct answer, so why doesn't it work? Maybe closing it and opening it will help. You never know. This is the input action. The input that caused the event. Okay, cool. Yeah. Can I pull off axis from... No. Action value? Well, no, that's not really what I... So it just... That outright just cannot be gotten it from it. That's not what I want either. I just want an access value from you. And I can't get it, period. Dang, this is so annoying. Is there anything I can find that would do this easier? Not really. The thing is, I'm seeing people can do this. Question is, why can't I? Also, I might be slightly off about this over here. I think it might not be negate. Move over here. It might be. I think it's like swivel input axis value. Axis 2D. I think so. Yeah, YXZ. Looking at stuff and I'm not really seeing a solution. Oh. I think I found something. It's in the modifiers. Scalar. Okay. Oh. No, but I just don't get anything from it. How are other people getting it then? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't understand why why I can't get the access value from it. Welcome to the stream, whoever joined. Hello. ultimately, this isn't like the most important thing, but it is kind of. No, actually, I'm no. That's completely wrong. This is just actually important, and setting it up is. I don't know why I can't get this simple thing. Elapsed seconds. That is not at all what's supposed to go into that. Why can't I get an access value? Maybe it's so obvious, and I'm just like, I'm like so out of it. I might just not be getting it right now. I'll be better tomorrow, man. But for now, I'm just keep trying. Sometimes you just gotta smash your head against the wall until you figure out something. Or somebody in the chat gives advice. I don't know. That'd be nice if anyone has advice. All of this comes down to this over here. Not this, here, ramming. I want this to be a corded action. It's entire. But the reason I want it to be a corded action is so that you can. Honestly, it's probably gonna be less RAM. This might be our our dash, I guess, but it's not gonna be really used as a dash. Yeah, either on your ground you charge forward, or you charge up and then jump up. Which I guess would be related to the move up purely. No, but we do need the move right, because you can't ram charge forward if it's not connected to the move right. But we need to get when we can move right and when we can't. Action value. But we want the value type to be axis 2D. It should come down to this, shouldn't it? Like, just value type. I'll try 3D vector. I don't see why that would work. But I haven't tried it, so You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Save that. Just close it. Maybe it's just not updating, you know? And we'll open it up and see if that helped. Because I genuinely have no... Sorry. Because I genuinely have no other idea why it's not... It's just... I can't get the access input, which is what I need. And if this is what solves it, I'll be a little peeved, but I'll just be glad mostly that it's solved. We'll see though. So, open the base player. And nothing. Yeah, I pretty much expected that, to be honest. But I was hopeful. I was a little hopeful. Wait. I was right. It's not getting updated. Hello, random name. I'm making a 2D game called Mighty Grandpa. I'm using temporary like free assets right now as placeholders while my brother works on the actual assets for the game. You know, just a side scroller. I just this guy always gets stuck. Boop. Yeah. So right now I'm just working on this and trying to solve an annoying issue, which I've now just made progress on actually solving. So I'm updating my inputs into enhanced inputs because I need, like, for various things. Because I want to do like a ram attack, which I guess is kind of like our dash, but not really. But for that to work, I need to get our axis value. But to get the axis value, I need to set this to axis 2D. It seems good. Axis 2D is right there. However, as I just found out from when I was trying to, when I closed the game and it reopened it, it's not updating. For some reason, it is not updating, which is so annoying. I have no idea why it's not updating, but it isn't, which is so strange. So, like, Mighty Grandpa, let's open it up again. It'll take a bit to load. And, yeah. As soon as it's up and running, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the input first, and then, move right. Axis 2D vector. Okay, it saved this time. It didn't save before. Will it work now? Please give me the axis vector. I am receiving a call. Give me a moment. Hola, mami. ¿Sí? ¿Qué? No te entiendo en el teléfono, amiguito. ¿Estás arriba? Sorry about that. My mom brought us food, and it's looks really good. But obviously, I gotta finish streaming first, and that's gonna be another hour from now. So that's really annoying. Okay, so it save as an axis value, but when I pull it up here, I can't get the axis value from it. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, okay, sweet. Can I just, no, okay. Let's, split that struct. We just need the X, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is progress. I have no idea why I had to restart Unreal for that to work, but I'll be honest, I'm just happy it works. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Oh. It's I stand completely corrected. Forget anything I said. It does not work. Cause why? Is this anything? Is this doing anything? No, it doesn't really seem to be doing anything at all. I can't believe I'm getting stuck on such a simple thing normally. I already had it working, like the move left and right or whatever. But for what I need, okay, here's the weird thing. I have, when I pull up the input normally, move right, pull it up, action value. I split this into X and Y to put it in there, but without splitting it, I can't put it in period. Vector 2D structure is not compatible with float. Why is that? Let's try why. What the heck is going on? Pressing down makes me jump, which is interesting. Everything about that was very confusing. Alright. Gotta disconnect this for testing. I just can't, I outright just cannot move when, like, left or right doing this. So is the access value what decides for how long I'm moving? Because if so, then it would be this, and then this. I mean, I'm just trying it. I'll just try it. It's doing something because I'm having like this effect on my body. So like it's doing something. What is less clear, admittedly, but it's something. Yeah, okay. But that's clearly not the solution. like I expected. You know what? What if I don't need to do this, actually? We set up walking as is. And then we pull up ramming, which is what this is for. And then on started, where am I going with this? Because if you're on the if you're on the edge of your seat, so am I. Because I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this. I have them in my default controls over here. Is that part of the issue? Maybe that I just don't have these. I don't know what set up to scalar or something. Whoops. Huh? What did I? I deleted all of them. Well, I already had it that set up to scalar, so it doesn't really. Also, maybe like negate. You know what? Maybe let's just go back to basics. How to set up input controls with clearly I need to go straight back to school and figure out how to use the enhanced input system to just do basic movement. It's either that or just continue to struggle for, honestly, who knows how long. I've already been here like an hour. And the only thing I've gotten done is set up enhanced jumps. Which clearly is just I already found it. I literally it's just right there. Holy cow. It's like right there. Split this. Nope, not. I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, I deleted it. Pull that up. Split this struct. And then on triggered. Add controller yaw input. This is yaw. Well, no. I need add controller pitch. I don't really need yaw actually because that's. Well, is that it? Is that all it took for me to do this? Nope, because I can't move. Okay. Let's look at this a little more.
So this is what it's doing in the begin play over here. Is accessing our play controller.
Yeah. Get the
input local placer system, and
Mm-hmm.
then it is adding the mapping context, which
Right,
is
right, right.
basically
Which is what we need.
over here. So you can add multiple mapping contexts into mapping context.
Yeah. Cool.
Use the big item action. So now we can say big item, and you can see that we have here the EA big item, and now we have different things over here. So biggie, it has press.
Are you gonna?
And now basically it has new things. It has triggers, starting and going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do see why it's better. I just wish I just didn't have this.
Press and release. So holding down. I can go ahead over here. Change the. If I were to put it on completed, here's to just have one. Use Y, and then close.
Oh, jeez, not really helping me.
Here, just delete this one, and it will be more organized. So now you can press play, press Y, and it will still do the same thing, but it's now in the one collection, which is a bit more organized. So now about the access, you can see that we have two values over here that we have. For example, in the move, which are basically used to just add the movement input. So
Okay. I see what I gotta do. What is okay? No, that's not really what I want. We do want this. We actually do want this. So the world direction. See, that's the issue because it's a 2D game. Maybe Alpha Music Dude. Yo yo yo. Hello. Welcome to the chat. I'm trying to set up enhanced input in a 2D game, and man, is it apparently not super easy. And I really cannot figure it out.
The perfectly melted cheese, the juicier patty.
Add.
It's all here.
Oh, jeez, so loud. I'll just put up what I'm watching. Are you just gonna go over what this is? Because I do know what the enhanced input is and how it works. Just like. Yeah, okay, this isn't what I need. Okay. What exactly is move right currently? Move right is connected to D with I'm sorry. I'm working on a show at the moment, so it's draining me out. Yeah. So it's tiring to do stuff. Well, welcome to the chat, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I'm like scattered brained right now. So I don't think I need any triggers. I'll look through them just in case to see, but no. Any modifiers? Maybe scalar. Maybe. So in move right, yeah, set it to be scalar and axis 2D. Like a 2D vector. Maybe I just need this, actually. It worked. Okay. It worked. I am actually so happy that it worked. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay. I cannot put into words how difficult and annoying that was, because it just took so long. Okay, so here's what I did. I set it to axis 1D, so I guess that makes sense, because 2D is up in this way, and I don't need these directions. I just need this way, because it's left or right. And oh my goodness, I just having a brain blast right now. So because of that, I can set it, if I wanted to do jump this way as well, I could just add movement input, I could do this for climb, I mean. Because okay, so sorry, I'm going all over the place right now. I'm so excited. Moving right is x1. Moving left is x negative 1. Because the action value is positive, but the keys that are linked to it, one is positive, one's negative. So, like, press D to move right. That's positive. Then when I press A, it gets inverted, so I move left. And that value is set up here. Now, for climbing, which I could probably set up, but I would need to... Well, you know what? First, let's even see if this works. Let's for move right, let's add another input called... we'll add another one. This will be W. Well, no, that's kind of an issue because it's linked to up, moving to jumping. You know what? Whatever. We don't need climbing. Who even needs it? Okay. Now that I've done that, I can actually get to why I did all this. The reason, the purpose for all of it. Ramming. Ramming is going to be linked to... I gotta decide. It's linked to left shift. Actually, I gotta change it again as well. Not the value type, but I'm gonna add a modifier to it. Nope, I'm gonna add a trigger to it. Sorry. And hold. Yeah, it's gonna be a hold thing. If you have held it, it will... Also, you have to hold it in a specific direction. So... I'm pretty sure I can get the yeah, I can get the value. Okay, cool. Get the value of move right. Because you have to use this, you have to also be holding the direction... either the input move right or input move up or down. If you're moving right, you've held it, you've triggered. Once it's triggered, that means that you held it for the amount of time. We need you to charge forward in the direction that you've used it. To do that, can we add velocity? set linear velocity. Do-do-do-do. We essentially just... You know what? Let's look up how to make a dash. Because this isn't a dash. At least not the way we're going to use it. But the mechanics are the same. I think my mom just called me. Or she's just talking on the phone. I genuinely cannot tell. Oh, Film Theory came out. Say that to watch later. Unreal 2D dash. Now, how do we set that up? This is a 2-minute video. Wow. That's impressive. Let's see what they got after this ad.
It's been a while since I uploaded the Mega Man X Dash tutorial, and there are still many asking questions.
That kind of looks like what we want. Similar.
There are a lot of requests for different versions, even with pictures. Because I don't want to make a blueprint for every Dash request, I made a small challenge for myself. I made a list gathering all of those messages and created one Dash that covers everything. So you can pick what you want from it, and I can continue with other stuff next week. Okay,
Fair enough.
this is not a Mega Man Dash in any way. This will be a horizontal dash, which when pressed, the player can't cancel it
Yes.
unless it reached its end or got damaged.
That's exactly what I want, actually.
How they use the enable and disable input functions from the engine. When on an edge, it should keep going horizontally until it's over.
What's your name?
Support was also requested.
Sit.
When on air, it should have a cooldown.
I'm not even gonna try.
Having it on air.
But this is exactly what I want.
User should be able to
I don't want an air dash,
and uphill on a certain angle
but
while being on the ground.
this is so good.
So here's what I got.
Oh, that's a lot.
Created 4 new variables. One boolean to check if the actor can dash because of the cooldown at the end. Then 2 integers to adjust the length of the dash and the velocity.
Let's go. You know what? That seems perfectly... I already have so many variables. What's a couple more? I mean, really. What is a couple more variables? Did I even use the is attacking thing? No, I did. I gotta have to organize all... Can I, like, set things to be... I can, like, group them? Probably. I'm pretty sure there's some organization thing like that. But, whatever. You know what? I'm calling it a RAM. Let's just call it a dash. No, it's just for convenience sake. It's essentially what it is. Even if we're not going to be using it exactly like that.
Which being negative will lead to a backwards dash. After the input it should check if it did not got hit. It's not
and can dash is a boolean dash count. What was that? Sorry.
4 new variables. One boolean to check if the actor can dash because of the cooldown at the end. Then
Integer. Okay. Actually, we don't need that because this is a hold thing. So the cooldown is inherently the fact that you need to hold it to actually use it, like for a certain amount of time.
2 integers.
Length, however, is something we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
To adjust the length of the dash and the velocity, which being negative will lead to a backwards dash.
Dash velocity is a float, which makes sense because, I mean, it just makes sense. Why wouldn't it? Hey.
Input it should check if it did not got hit. This-
So, 2 integers to check if the actor can dash because of the cooldown at the end. Then 2 integers. 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 2 integers on triggered.
It's not sliding, and if it can dash. Then we set the ground friction and the gravity scale to 0, and the can dash will be set to false.
Okay. Is sliding it? Is that an inherent thing in Unreal? No, it's not. So I don't know why. What do I have to make? Well, he's not making it, so I don't know. I don't know where he got that. Either way, on triggered, we need a branch. Oh, whoops. No, we need to get can dash. If it is true, we need. Oh yeah, we need to get character movement because this is affecting that. Of course. I'll just look up movement. No, that didn't help at all. I should just spell correctly, I guess. Jeez. Or, oop, just copy paste what I've already done. Set ground friction to 0, I guess. Okay. Then we set can dash to false, because does this mean we gotta set by default to true? I guess that would make sense. Gravity scale. Which I guess stops us.
To avoid jumping higher and going in a horizontal direction, we stop the jump. Then we set the velocity from the forward vector, which should multiply with our variable.
Oh geez, they're just going right. They're going through this. I'll just follow along with what they're doing, and then once inevitably bugs come up, I will figure out how to solve it. We need to set dash velocity. We'll find out what exactly is good later. 10,000, 1,000 is probably enough, right? We'll see. Nope. I pressed X instead of the star for multiply. So our forward vector times this. And that sets... What is that? Velocity? From the character movement? Set velocity. Oh, cool. Interesting. Split that. And then obviously our velocity is that. Disable input. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, I should do that for the ground slam. So to actually what are you making? I'm making a 2D game called Mighty Grandpa CK. Right now I'm using the free Sunnyland asset packs by the artist Animus, whatever. To work on it, and currently I'm setting up a kind of dash. I'm just copying stuff from this one video. I'm gonna change it because it's what I want for the game isn't really a dash. It's more like a charge and then move. What they have is like, in air, you can dash and do whatever, but that's not what I need. But for now, I'm just going to copy it and then
That's why a negative
take
number should
from
be
there.
backward slash. Then the
This disable input could go before the set velocity. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
inputs are disabled and
Oh boy. Dash count. Are we supposed to make that? I completely missed that. I mean, I don't really need that, I don't think, because it's yeah, I don't really need that because it's not something that you do multiple times. So the whole dash count section essentially can just be skipped because we're fully relying on the can dash.
until this loop ends, which happens when the dash count integer reaches the dash dash value, or the actor got damaged.
Okay, so that we do need for if we get damaged, it also needs to stop the dash. That I really like, and I really was not sure how I was going to implement that, so I'm very thankful that they added it. How do we call it? Injured. But we already have. That's not really. Make a function maybe that calls it, that gets called when we get damaged. And if we're dashing, what it no, that doesn't really make sense. Oh, actually. Invincibility frames. How would we call that? No. If flickering is true. Okay, because flickering is our that's how we know that we're hurt. Get flickering. Because the moment flickering happens means that we've received damage, which means that we can set it for when we are damaged to stop the dash. Nice, sweet. Let's see what else I got to say. Then we need to set this stuff back to normal, I guess.
Then we set the previous value for the friction, gravity, and dash count. Enable the input.
I have no idea what the default ground friction was. Okay, perfect. It's just right there. We can set it back to that then. So if we have been hurt, do this. Actually, we do need to set up an dang it, I just realized we need to also set up so that not only when we're hurt does the dash end, but also when oh no, but it should also just end. We'll see. We'll see how it actually works out once that is set up. It was 8, right? Yeah, ground friction is 8. And our gravity scale is what? 1.5, right? Oh, 1.5. So once that is set up, everything should be pretty cool. Probably should have just gonna make it a little nicer by adding some stuff. Hello. Hey, welcome to the chat and the stream. A sub. Thank you. Best Lorium? Irium? Before I go to... I don't know if that's an L or an I. Well, yeah, thank you for that. And also, good night. Good night for Melody. Oh, cool. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for the sub. My first sub, actually, by the way. So, really, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm just going to organize this a little bit. There we go. Bye. What the heck? Why is it now like this? That's fine. Okay. Man, a sub. What a great stream. Assuming I received it. I don't even... I'd have to check. I thought I had alerts set up. But maybe not. YouTube subs are a little different through streaming. Right, I forgot. I did not set up my YouTube alerts because it's a little more complicated than setting up stream alerts, Twitch alerts. I mean. So ground friction gets set, and I'll keep watching. The video's almost done. It's very short.
If the character is on there, if that's Hector got damaged, then we set the previous value for the friction.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Oh, right, we also have to enable input again so that you can actually, you know, control the things. Enable input. Is falling. Why? Ah, I get it. Because if you're not falling, why should we trigger it? Like, you know, let you do it again.
Tune gravity and dash count. Enable the input and check if the character is on there. If that's true, we add a small delay, which is the cooldown, to be able to dash again.
I'm not gonna really add a delay. It's just, or should I add a delay? No, you already have to hold down to. I'm already gonna set the length for how long you have to hold the button for it to work. Oh wait, I also have to set up a. No, I don't. I was gonna say I have to set up another branch, but I do not have to set up another branch. I can just set up a and or an or. I mean, no, I was right the first time. An and. So if you can dash and you are not falling, so, then you can do all this stuff. You're making Mighty Grandma too. Maybe in the future. Unless that's a question of if I've made something already, which no, this is like my first game. Yeah, Mighty Grandpa. Oh, also, hello. I didn't know you were here, GX. That he's the one working on the art for the game.
After that?
Yeah, okay. So Ah, I see what they're doing. A little, just a small delay if you're still in the air when you're dashing. Like 0.3. We might actually. I don't think we need that, which means that I don't think we need this whole section in general, like right here. Because again, you have to hold it, and also because I'm going to set up at the very beginning, a thing for if you are in the air in general, because you can't do this in the air. Mighty Grandpa, as mighty as he is, cannot jump off of air. Okay, good night. Yeah, good night. Hope that your game goes well. Thank you so much. I hope so too. Working really hard for it. So, get the is falling. And I'll be here tomorrow at the same time if you join us. Me too. Oh, thank you. No, not equal. Is it called nor? No. So we need or nor boolean. And boolean, I mean. If this is true and this is not true, so I need to not boolean. There we go. Could not find that. Yeah, I'll just put this up here. Then you can dash. If it is true, if you are falling, even if you can dash, you cannot dash. Because if you are falling, that means you're in the air. And we'll just put this here, and we can put all this a little down. And move it a little over here. There we go. I have found that streaming in like the afternoon, like the closer to 5 I stream, the better my streams seem to do, which is cool, but also like the time where like from 6 after I'm like pretty busy until like the night. So it's a little unfortunate that my best times are also times I'm usually busy. But I will manage. I'll figure out a way. I'll just put... No, we'll just put it here. It's a little... I'm trying to reorganize this. Give me a moment. No, that doesn't really help anything. That just makes it seem like it's filling in more space when it's not. Whatever, it's fine. I'll just leave it like that. Oh, I do need that. Ooh, wait. I completely forgot about another important part of the whole thing, which is that we need to get the direction that you are like moving in, and then dash in that direction. Let's finish the video. Let's see if there's anything more to say. Someone say something? No. Okay. Chat was just re-updating.
The can dash boolean is set to true again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. This is not something I would use for my game, but everyone has different tastes. I hope there was something useful for you.
Oh, I forgot to set the can dash to true.
Planning to upload a new Unreal Engine 4 tutorial every weekend. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and spread the word. Thanks a lot and have a nice week.
So,
I'm pretty sure there's a slight issue. Yeah, okay. So there is an issue here with our system that we set up. Right now, the only way to not dash is by getting hurt. For the dash, Because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. What's the? I realized I didn't check. It's set to hold, but I gotta set up a hold threshold of 1 second. Nothing is happening. Cool. Oh. Wait. Okay. And now I am frozen. That is very groovy. I got it. Okay. I think setting the modifier of the corded triggers, I think that's actually a bad move. Because we don't really need the corded thing. Okay, it worked. It just froze us in place. That's because enable input never comes back. And it won't come back until we get hurt. There we go. Now we can't move. I'll wait for an enemy to come back, and boop. I still cannot move. Cool. Oh, it's because it's on triggered that it's set up. Ah, okay. Oh, that's a slight issue. Also, it just doesn't dash at all. It doesn't move us. Is it because no. Yeah, it just makes us freeze. Which is, I'm pretty sure, the opposite of what a dash should do. Unfortunately. Character movement. If we're not falling, then we can do this. Set ground friction to 0. Set gravity scale to 0. What is gravity scale 0? What does that mean? That means gravity doesn't affect us at all? I'm pretty sure, because higher gravity scale means we fall faster. Lower means it affects us less. So 0, just there is no gravity affecting us. This might be slight of our issue, because our forward vector is X. So disable that. That might be part of the problem. Oh, it worked. I was actually right there. After using it for a single second, I realized that I actually do not want to have it be on a hold. Just because that just doesn't feel good. We will have it just, yeah, there we go. We need to set it on or. So if you are hurt or Boolean. So that means that you've been hurt. Now we need to see it. But before it was on the number of dashes you had. We can set that to be a variable, I guess. Kind of. Yeah. Is that what we want to do, though? Also, welcome to the stream, whoever joined. You know, there's so few people. I might as well say hi to each one. We'll need this later, but not right now. So, oh, okay, it's nothing. Can we set it to... No. I think we should probably set it to dash count. Even if Mighty Grandpa only has one dash, and like that's gonna be it. I think it's fine. I mean, maybe we'll give other characters more dashes. Set dash count to dash count. -1. Subtract. Because we're not giving him multiple dashes, so... And then, well, this way doesn't really scale up beyond 1 if we set it this way. So either you've been hurt or your dash count is less than or equal to 0. Probably added another or. Is making a game hard? Yeah, I'd say so. There's a lot of times where like I'm banging my head against the wall trying to figure out how to do something. So it's not exactly easy, but it's easy in the way that eventually, if you just keep trying, you can figure it out, and you can like do it. It's a lot of work, but I don't know if I'd say it's hard. It could be very frustrating at times. And there's a lot, there's like a lot that you have to design and set up and actually do to like, you know, make the game. Because you like have to plan out the levels, the story, actually implement the mechanics, put in the art, all that kind of stuff, and usually, unless you're like very talented, you're gonna need help, like to hire people to do art, hire people to make music. Most people are not Toby Fox, who can do all of these different parts on their own. And even he had a little bit of help. Not, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was mostly him, but yeah. So this works for this. If we ever add more than one dash, this won't work, but for now, we have no intentions of adding another dash, so I think it is fine. We can now condense all this stuff. There's also a lot of record keeping, because you have to make sure that one, if you're working with a team, that other people will understand what your code does, so you have to like add comments and like documentation. And if you're working for yourself or with yourself, make sure to add comments, because you will not remember in like a month what certain things do. Speaking of, let me comment all this stuff. I'll just call it a dash. And comment that movement. every time I go on stream, people get to see just how bad I am at typing. And I never thought about how bad I was until I went on stream and started realizing, man, I have some issues when it comes to typing. Let me change this comments color to black, just for convenience sake. Comment this end dash. Yeah. So this, I just realized the music's ended. Have I really finished the... Oh, I just left it paused this whole time. Well, good thing I'm nice at... You have my wonderful voice to fill in the air. Well, you have my voice. Not sure if it said wonderful. So this ends the dash. Yeah, just that. Everything else is running the dash. So that should solve the thing of, yeah, now we can move again after we've dashed. All right, space to jump. I completely forgot that I disabled that for... No, wait, it's right here. Space is the jump. Huh? So why doesn't it work? What? It does work. Wait, it doesn't work? It sometimes works. If I'm moving... Oh, if I have up held, I can't. If I'm pressing up, which is also a jump button, and space, I can't jump. I have to let go of... Which makes sense because you have to let go of the thing. I think that's fine for now. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm probably going to change how it works later on. Now, the important thing is that the velocity thing, we need to set this... You can't dash back, because you dash in the direction that you're facing. Can't dash in the air, because obviously... Also, you can't dash again. Okay, so let's solve that. Dash count is... we have to set it to 1 again. At the end. That explains it. There we go. Dash is set to 1. And I still cannot dash. Okay. Let's just see this. This sets... It gets set to true over there. No, it doesn't. I'm so dumb. I left it on false. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not good. I can dash into a jump, which is not bueno. First of all, let me turn down the dash speed, because that's really high. So dash velocity, let's reduce that to like 500. Have it up. Actually, no. That's too slow. Like 700? I might need to make a line trace, because the issue with increasing my, like, the velocity is that it means I go further. Which sounds like it's not an issue, but it very much is, because I could do what I've done with the charge attack and have it be, if velocity, have it be based on how long you hold it, and if velocity reaches, like, no, that wouldn't solve it. Do a line trace the moment you start pressing it. The end point of the line trace, have that be how far you go, and then that's an option. But for now, let's make sure that everything works. What can we get from this? The return value of... Do we just get the direction that we're facing? I think so. Which, ironically, is not what we want. But, you know, technically this is what we originally wanted. Oh, no, that wouldn't solve our situation. This is kind of what we originally wanted, to be fair. I wanted to add more, like, movement to the charge. But yeah, ramming, we do want to add a trigger called hold and release. Or just hold. No, hold and release. And shift. So an animation would play there, like the moment that... There's like a lot of animations that just aren't set up, but when doing this, it would be like do. Animation plays. Once you're ready to fully charge, boom. You shoot forward. I see why the gravity scale. I think the problem is actually, they talked about setting this before. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's an orders of operations problem. Move all this stuff like here. And put the set velocity farther ahead, like here. And disable input the moment gravity has been set. The reason is so that you can't do like a like a jump in there. Ah, whoops. I forgot to reconnect it. So there we go. Let's see if I can time it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, you can still do it. Which is a problem. I think the input is being re-enabled too soon. Yeah, it's being enabled too soon. So we can set up a... So we do want a delay, but we don't want to set it on a, like... No, he was right. We do want to set an is falling delay. Oh my goodness. Here I am paying for my hubris of not believing what not doing what the YouTuber said. Oh my gosh. So all this stuff, both paths are going to connect to it, but the true path where is going to have a delay in between. So this goes here. And Yeah, all this actually is n dash. I don't know. I gotta put that under it. So if it's true, add delay. If it's not true, then just re-enable it. Nice. This is getting increasingly long. All for a single dash. Dang it, I can still do it. It's not easy, but yeah. But it's not that hard to figure out how to do it. Yeah, even moving, I can figure out how to do it. Or as soon as it's triggered, which means that you've already held it for the amount of time, do this. No. I need to put the branch first, because otherwise this is going to cause problems. Let's just just do something like that. If I put it over here, let's see how that goes. Okay. No, you can still do it. I think I'll just have to accept it. It'll be a kind of neat movement feature, I guess. Or you can... Oh well. Undo, undo, undo. Just put everything back where I put it before. It's... Oof. There you go. Save and save. Like that. Also compile and save again. Okay. So the dash is set up. The one thing we want to do though We actually no. I think we still want to add the stop movement immediately thing, because yeah, if it's true, then stop movement immediately. Oh, sorry. We need to add this. Okay. It did not work. That's weird. So what should happen is that the moment I think it does happen, actually. It just because I stop for like a frame and then keep moving. Nah, it definitely would be over here that it has to go. Disable input. Okay, true. Disable input. It's because is falling is false when we're on the ground, which means that there is no delay. Now let's try it this time. Whoa. Okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Am I double dashing? I'm just infinitely dashing. Okay, cool. Which is not what we want. Can I keep doing that? Oh my goodness. Give me a moment. Let me turn down my dash speed just to make sure that what is happening right now is what I think is happening. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just infinitely dashing. Dash count is 1 if it's less than or equal to 0. Or this happens. Then bring me back to normal. If I'm in the air, delay, and then enable input. That's the thing. Why, actually, is it even disabling my input? It should be, right? Okay. Then it continues. Wait. Let's retry it. Let's restart that. So, dash, dash, dash. Boom. What is the data you're carrying right now? Removes this actor from stack of input being handled by a player controller. It's null, which means it should be removing me from all player controllers. And it is self because this is the base player. It just moves forward. Okay, now we've dashed. Dash count is 1. What is... Okay, dash count is 0 now. calls the true. Yeah, because dash count is 0 and flickering. And flickering wasn't called, but it's still not true. Okay. Gets the character. Ground friction has been set to 8. Gravity scale has been set to 8. We're calling the false because we're not falling. Enable input. Can dash can is set to 1. I think we want a delay for both. But if it's false, it'll be 0.2, and if it's true, it'll be like 0.5. Sorry. Let's actually do this. No, whoops, sorry. That's what I was trying to do. So why can I just continuously dash? That is annoying. Pero pourquoi? If you can believe it, I actually wanted to get more done today than just this. I know it might be shocking considering how little I've just been working on this essentially.
Waking up hot? No sweat.
You know, let's go back to that video, see what if there's any code that I just missed. That would be very important.
I uploaded, make a blueprint and pick what, and till it's over. Good.
All right, let's see.
I created 4 new variables. If they then it should check if it did not got.
Ah, I see. We left out a very important thing here. We need a thing for input enabled.
Got it.
Is that its own, like, do we have to make a variable for that? No, that wouldn't make sense. Might affect something. What it will affect, I am not entirely sure, to be honest. And now nothing happened. Why did nothing happen? It's... literally nothing is happening. That is very concerning. I didn't change anything else, did I? Oh, I said I removed it. Okay. It's always false right now. Remove pin. There you go. Let's try it without that. I mean, the stop jumping is probably useful, but it's not really solving our issue. put disable input over here. I mean, I'll put it back where it was before to see if it helps at all. Probably won't, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Stop jumping. Disable input. Okay. I didn't even use dash count. dash length, I mean. I mean, the math is the same. No, not really. It's not actually. It would be this. If this is false, then it would return to this. It shouldn't, because we don't have multiple dashes, but you know, I'll go through the code. Maybe this will solve it. Or this will. A delay. Yo, game dev weekend. Is it? Hello, Roof Spirit. Welcome to the stream. Working on a game. Oh boy. I keep getting stuck under that. Well. That, you know what? That actually, I think that helped me figure something out. Let me just kill these guys. Die, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, perfect. So, come over here. Hold shift and... I keep getting stuck. This is so sad. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. We keep sprinting. And now we cannot move. Keep waiting. Cannot move, cannot move, cannot move. And... okay. It's probably because of this here. If dash count, which is 1, is greater than dash length, or you have been injured, then if either of these are true, I have it backwards. No, wait. No, I'm just dumb. I'm just doing it completely wrong. I need a not, or a nor, yeah, like a not boolean. Because if I add this little bit of code, then I need to do it this way. And that probably, yeah, that lets me walk again. Unfortunately, It does not solve our issue of infinite dashing. Actually, it kind of... the delay kind of helped, at least. So, it's definitely a delay issue. And... I got an idea. This whole section... Nah, well, that doesn't really help at all, does it? My goodness. That alert was so loud, it scared me. Hello? Leviathan? Oh. Thank you for the follow, was that? I gotta adjust that volume, because that was so loud. Oh my goodness. I'll figure it out later, but right now, oh gosh, that... What was I doing? Yeah, follow jump scare. Oh, right, I moved it over to completed. So, all this... I know what the issue is. And I could probably just... add a half-second delay here. That doesn't really solve the issue, though. Yeah, and also it makes it that we get stuck for like 0.5 seconds, which is not a, it's just not a solution. But we already have a delay at the end. What the? Now what? Oh, it's because enable input. Wait a second. Enable input should be getting called the moment it's complete. But now it's just not getting called. Games and uses. I see a guy. I don't know if I'd say advanced. Blueprints are just... they're like easier coding, I think. If you know what you're doing. I keep hitting the mic. I hope that's not too loud for you guys. Let's see. Does it... that fix that issue? Yeah. I can move again. Ouch. Do. I mean, you start whatever you can. From what I've heard, you can do some pretty impressive stuff in Scratch, even if you. But the impressive stuff are like outliers, to be fair. Like those people who make 3D games in Scratch, which is I've never used Scratch. No, I have, but like not much. But I've heard that that's like crazy, like something crazy to be able to do. Okay, so yeah, see, enjoy what you got. So on triggered, all this stuff. Triggered may also come the same. What if I specifically set this stuff over to completed? So, but like add a delay. Yeah, like 0.2 seconds. So with this, you cannot dash. Is completed. Triggering has finished. Does that mean when I release the key? Because if so, that would solve the issue. There we go. We've solved it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Solved it. Pablo. Wow, cool. Hello, Pablo. So there we go. It's not a real solution, to be honest. It feels very clunky when playing, which is not good. But actually, we don't really need to add this delay. The only thing that I want is that... Ah, wait. I just realized. There is also a slight issue of it checking... If you press it while you're in the air, like... Yeah, see? Like that. I pressed it just there. But it looked like I pressed it on the ground. I didn't. I pressed it right while I was still just barely in the air. It doesn't happen too often, I don't think, but it can happen enough. Which is kind of fine, because it's not supposed to be an aerial thing. It's a little annoying. Your aerial stuff is supposed to be your ground slam. Oh gosh, I'm just missing everybody. Let's just stop before I keep... Okay. All that was set up to do our charge attack. What software are you using? Unreal Engine 5. Yeah. And I'm also using the Paper ZD plugin to actually do various things in well, to be fair, I'm not really using much of the plugin for most of the stuff, but Paper 2D in general is not super supported by Unreal anymore, so you gotta use the plugins for it. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. What was I thinking? Oh boy. Since I'm making a Super Mario Kart game similar to Hearthstone with 12 characters, 20 card deck per character, each with a different strategy, 11 Mario characters, and one secret character, my own. Okay, all characters. My own will be unlockable achievements. Okay. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be really fun. I really like card games, like those kind of card games. I kind of wanted to make one, but you know, I had various ideas, and I decided to go with this one, Mighty Grandpa, just because it seemed like the easiest to complete. Since it's gonna be my first game that I have made, so I decided to not make it too complicated. So, a 3D card game on Scratch. That'd be really cool. Yeah. It sounds like you got some pretty good ideas ahead of you. Okay. third, not 3D. I'm so sorry. A 3D card game would be is like kind of unnecessary, but it's like, but I'm like, that's cool. But yeah, a third makes more sense. It would be the third card game. Wow, that's really cool. You're in a very small group of people. An elite group, I would say. A 4D card game. Like 4D chess. You can play into the past. I barely understand 4D chess. It sounds crazy. I'm trying to think how I would do this. Okay. I essentially need to do this. Not move mode. Time. Set timer by event. Because I need to set up a ramming thing. It'll do damage, but that's not the big thing for it. Well, no, it kind of is an important thing. But a secondary thing that it should do. So let me just put it over here. This will bring into a custom event. I'll put. I have to shove it into all that code that I have for the dash. I'll call it slamming. Some code it's already complicated. True. Adding time travel to to Yu-Gi-Oh would be hilarious. So while this is getting called, yeah, and then I would probably call this on completed and be like here, and then when it's completed, clear and invalidated this. So the set timer makes it so that every whatever time I put here, this event is called. So every time it's called, what I want it to do is to do a sphere trace and apply damage. That by itself is not too difficult, honestly. I already set up the code. I can just copy paste it so that it does it again over here. I should probably condense a lot of these stuff down to functions at some point, just to make everything easier. But I could also just leave everything here. It doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, it applies damage to that target. I guess I can add this just so that we can see it. Let me transform my card. Well, that just sounds like normal Yu-Gi-Oh to me. There we go. Drop my. So yeah, this is cool, but that's not it. I do want one more thing, and this is an important thing, because right now this is what happens when I dash into somebody. Wait. Duh. I just slam into them. So I do kind of need to... dang it. Can be damaged. I need to add that as well. Wait. Dang it. Do I play Yu-Gi-Oh? My friend does, and I have considered getting into it, but I'll be honest, every time I try, I see a card that has like a paragraph of text on it, and I'm like, is every card gonna be like this? Because I don't know. I was thinking about getting into it though with said friend on what was it called, like like a site where you can play like Yu-Gi-Oh against people. And his idea, because he was the one who wanted me to play, would be to get like a bunch of preset like card packs, and then I learn one and then slowly just learn different sets until I can make my own and figure stuff out. It never happened because we both got busy. Okay, this flickering thing, because of what I'm doing right now, essentially is never going to get called. Because if this is true, which means you've held it for the amount of time, you cannot get damaged anymore. Which means, and you can only get damaged after it's done. Wait, no. Because that's when you release it. So I need to put this over here. Ooh, okay. I'm about to give players a way to be invincible. So now when I dash into people... Oh, jeez. Dang it. I'm not dashing fast enough. I'm not dashing at all. Oh, there we go. See, I dashed into them, and nothing happened. Well... That was different. Okay. Not a lot of invincibility frames. Right. That's it. I forgot that's its own thing. Aniplex mini deck. Don't know. Oh yeah, okay. That sounds cool. Sounds fun. Where? I think this is fine. Because you're supposed to be invincible for the entire duration of all this stuff. Then we add I think we can add one more delay at the very end. Of like a 0.1 delay. And that's when you can finally get hit. Just to give you like a tiny little extra time of after dashing. I dashed, but I couldn't even tell. Now, line trace. None of this is happening because because it's not connected anywhere, but it will happen, and it'll do a ton of damage, and it'll be really cool. Hopefully. But also, I keep forgetting to say what I wanted to say. What I wanted to do, and I'm just going to say it now before I get completely distracted, is that when you ram into enemies, they will be pushed back and receive damage. You know what? Let's just add a comment real quick. Just to remember that for later. Connect that there. This is getting increasingly... I gotta... Oh, whoops. I deleted it by accident. Just move that down. Move this up. So we can have some space. It's literally chaos, and the boss monster can block Link plus XYZ cards as long as it's on the field. That sounds hilarious. Like a whole barrel of fun. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh. Yeah, no. Okay, no, it's fine. I understand. I knew that already. I just gotta figure out how to shove this in here. Just gonna... This is... this is not exactly the cleanest code that I've done in a bit. But let's just... Yeah, okay. It also blocks Synchro and Fusion cards that aren't Usarctic? Usarctic. And dash. I need to make this a little... I need to change the collision on that. Right. It's related to Z right now, which is not what we want. You actually want X10. Actually, that might cause a slight issue. Because... Why is it still going? It only completes once I press it complete. Huh? Wait, I don't understand. It just keeps going if I hold it. Like, until I actually let go, it doesn't... that's annoying. You got me stuck, man. Oh gosh, he's pushing me into the ground. Yikes. So I am dealing damage. That's cool. That's... I mean, that's something. Let's put 60. What do you do? What do you even do, actually, you know? I have no idea what you do, actually, now that I'm looking at it. What do you do? Guess we'll never know. Actually, I think the reason it's not doing anything is because you're not capsule collision. I mean, not collision, trace. So you just like, you just don't do anything when I change the numbers. If I finish the game, would you play it? Yeah, sure. It might be, no, yeah, just blank, sure. I was like, I might not be super good at it, but yeah. But I absolutely would play it. Why not? Us little developers, we gotta stick together, you know? Share what we got. Alright, I gotta turn on. So, am I continuous? Yeah, okay. That is a slight issue. Because I now have a permanent field of damage around me. Except it's not really doing anything. Like, it's dealing 2 damage, but I'm dying faster than it's doing damage. Also, I think it just outright ain't hitting. Oh, well, that was because it just wasn't. Whoopsies. It's because of what didn't exist right now. Dash equals damage, right? Yeah. Right now, these guys should be receiving damage. Ah, wait. Let's be a bit more simple. I think I made it too big to really judge how it works. Okay, like, I do have that set up, and it does, like, kind of work, but the big thing is that the reason I made this dash isn't even really to have a dash. I want to have a, like, charge attack? No. Like a ramming attack, where Mighty Grandpa charges up and then bulldozes forward, knocking enemies out of the way, dealing damage, that kind of thing. I haven't even gone into the knockback part of it yet. So that kind of does have to deal damage. Or I could just make it entirely a knockback. Which is an option, technically. I'm just not sure about it, you know? Can I, like... No, I can't. I was hoping if I could, like, turn this the other way. Or, actually, no. Maybe this way, and then... This wouldn't make any sense, actually. I'll try it, but it won't make sense. Yeah, no, it just makes a circle. What's that up there? What's happening up there? It doesn't help that it doesn't seem to actually do damage. I think... Probably use way too many bro, I have a whole list of variables that are... Honestly, I think I have so many variables. And I'm not... at the very beginning. I've barely set stuff up yet. Okay. I think I'm going to change this. I'm going to get rid of this slamming event. Add a custom event instead of knockback. And I'm just going to replace that. It does the trace. Nice. What we making? Hello, Pong Lennis. We're making a 2D game called, that I'm calling Mighty Grandpa. I'm using temporary assets. This is by the free Sunnyland asset pack. And, you know, so far we have it mostly set up. We have a couple mechanics already in here. They're not too impressive looking because they don't got animations. Quirky? Maybe. I like the dash. Yeah. Right now it's... we don't even want a dash, is the funny thing. But because it doesn't really fit into how everything is supposed to be. So the dash is setting it all up took a while, but the dash is all set up. I'll fix the code later. It'll look less like spaghetti in a bit, hopefully at some point. But for now, it is what it is. And now, because it's not supposed to be a dash so much as it's supposed to be like a tackle. Oh my god, that's the word. This whole stream I could not remember the word that I was using to describe this. Do you prefer visual scripting over C++? Absolutely, so much so. I am not very good at the actual like C++, which is bad because even in Unreal there are a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but there are a decent amount of times where you need it. But still, is the total of 16 for variables. No, I get it, man. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I already have 14 variables, and I'm definitely gonna need so many more. Sometimes you just need variables. Yeah. So this apply damage stuff, no, is not what we want. Because we don't actually want to apply damage anymore. I was thinking about dealing damage, but we could literally just... No, but we do want to deal damage. We want to deal damage and knock them back. Yikes. Okay. It's going to be 6 soon. What time do I need to head out? Like 6:30? And I need to eat. So, okay. I'll probably end stream at 6. I just realized. Yeah. Okay. I'll probably end stream at 6. I'm not gonna get this done right now. Unfortunately, as annoying as it is, I'll just have to think about it. So instead, let's just have a sequence function for well, here's the thing. Right now we have the apply damage is our like damage function. I'm like trying to think. Do you mean like have this stuff in a function like for dealing damage? Because this creates a Antony. This creates a vector. What? This actually has to have a number, doesn't it? Pretty sure. It usually has a number, but yeah, the radius. This capsule isn't really helping us because capsule is up and down, and this needs to be forward. Actually, because it's always going to be in the forward direction of whatever we're facing, because we automatically turn around if we're moving in a different direction, we could just make this a line trace. I just realized that. Let me set that up. Line trace by channel. Yeah, because I use a sphere and then a capsule trace for different things because sometimes, like for the ground slam, which is a move we have, the idea is to hit everything around you, like in the circle. So it would make sense that, but for this, we just need a line, now that I think about it. I could not see a single line. Where, oh, it's because I didn't have it on. That would make sense. And, doop. I still could not see it. Oh, I think I saw it there. Let's just make it 50 to make sure that it's working. Huh. I literally... What the heck? A line is not being... It starts where I am. Is this being called at all? It should be. Yeah, okay, it is being called. And it's receiving it. It gets our location. That's where it starts. It's at 0 for relative 0. Then it should end at here. Y0. The Z is the same. X48. Wait. They're all... The start and end are the exact same, which it shouldn't be. Am I seeing this right? Yeah. They're literally the same, even though they shouldn't be. It's just not setting out a line trace then. What are we getting here? Okay. We're multiplying. Oh. I got it. Right. Because I had to change that for the, for that. Shift. There we go. Whew. Okay. There we go. I was getting concerned. I was like, what's going on? What's happening here? So everything in front of us gets hurt. Ouch. Okay. I was also just testing another thing to make sure that we can't just keep doing damage by holding shift even after the thing is done. So at least we got the line trace working. Now let's see if we're actually going to deal damage, because we should be. It's like the same. It's the same for this stuff and that stuff. It should be dealing damage. The fact that it seems unclear if it is annoying, admittedly, but it should be dealing damage, because this is how it deals damage. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's a... I see a thing here. Which I can use is attacking form. Okay. I put it up to times 10, which means we're doing 10 damage. Which means this should just kill. It did not kill. It's hitting, so why isn't it dealing damage? Because none of these guys have that much health. Come on. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, jeez. So annoying. I'm pretty sure none of them have that much health. This is very frustrating because I have to press shift twice. Yeah, he has 10 health. Which means I should be one-shotting him. And the other one has 1 health, which means I should also be one-shotting him. So for some reason, this isn't applying damage. This event starts. How problematic. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to figure out another day because I am out of time. I gotta go eat, and then I gotta head out. I'll probably figure this out tonight, go through the code, figure out why it's not dealing damage. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same time from, well, I keep saying 3 to 5, but then I wake up at, then I go until 6. Yeah, thank you, Antony. Appreciate I'll be working hard on it. And yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, I don't know, follow, like, whatever, all this stuff. And see you next time. Bye.